Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic 6 Expert Live with Light. I don't think it's actually joining the world. I think it crashed. Silly game. Crashing when I try to join the world. So let's try it again. So Frog has a swanky symphony dinner tonight, and George usually gets here around 9, so it's just us. So overall plan tonight is to work through the left side of the tier 2 tech quest thingy to get into some of the immersive engineering stuff that is necessary for making the advanced PCBs. If we get through that, we'll work on either the refinery or the thermo-pneumatic thingamajig, such that we can get plastic and do general refining type stuff. The thermo-pneumatic processor also is necessary for making lubricant, which we need for making the PCB. Not the printed circuit board, the printed circuit B. I don't know if we need one, per se, but being able to sidestep making the compressed iron might be pretty good. We don't need that many PCBs, I can't imagine. Printed circuit boards. But compressed iron would probably be pretty useful. And our goal is to have, infinite of pretty much all the things we need. Hey there, Mac. How's it going? We'd already be playing, but the game crashed. So here we are. Yep. So I suppose we can talk about random other stuff. So some of the people that I listen to while working have dark purple notification pip on your gear icon. I have one of those too. Mine's slightly more pink than dark purple, but yeah. And then I open it up and there's nothing that indicates what it's trying to inform me about. And then I close it and the notification doesn't go away. So I don't really know what it is. But I was saying that some of the people I listen to have commented on Twitch's lack of hopping onto the short form trend of late. And we're thinking that since they already have short form stuff built in, all they really need is a platform for disseminating it. So I kind of hope they're already working on it, but it's been bouncing around a bit in my brain as well. And has led me to think that recommender systems as a whole have been focused on using insane amounts of data and unlimited computation to make their recommendations. And even though the Netflix prize essentially said it wasn't worth going so crazy, we should pare it back to have meaningful and explainable recommendations, I haven't seen a lot of research go in that direction of, yes, you have a ridiculous number of things, but the tool for recommending it doesn't have to be that way. And I haven't seen serious work put into how can you make good recommendations with as little information as possible. Or at the very least, like large system recommendations with small system models. Yeah. And here we are. You're amazed that YouTube and Google can recommend anything with how picky you get. Yeah, yeah. Like they are pretty amazing. So yeah, last time we built this pressure chamber, we made 3 stacks of compressed iron. We've still got these tubes and whatnots for when we're doing our work. We've got an automatic shutoff valve over here. So this sends out some redstone, comparators it into the compressor. Once it reaches a certain point, it stops. So we still have some tree oil in there. This is all good. And I built the rest of the pyramid off stream. Yeah, you click on a cute cat video, they're giving you nothing but cute cats. So that's another thing I was thinking about with the Twitch TikTok clone. Is how do you balance the exploration with the exploitation? And those cat videos are a prime example of too much exploitation, not enough exploration, where they don't take what they know about you and push you in directions of what you didn't realize you wanted. Yeah, when I built that pyramid, I also added another layer or 2 of blaze blood in here. So we're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Oops, we fell. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remaining. So we have filled in 8 at the bottom. So we are more than halfway there. Huzzah! That's not what we're working on today. Well, we might work on it later, but it's not what we're working on right now. Oh, the pop sci videos. All lost knowledge from viewing it. That's rough. Upper's being a bit woofy about something. Let's leave these here. Looks like we need to go grab some more coal. Okay, so the first thing we're actually going to do is make that Endarium bead that we keep talking about making, but never end up making. So, we need 3 lead, 1 diamond, 2 ender. Oh, we've got the Obsidian going too, that's good. Oh, spoonful of aspartame. Yikes. Okay, let's check that recipe one more time. 3, 1, 2. Let's go. Oof. That does sound rough. Okay, induction smelter, 3, 1, 2. Easy peasy, Endarium B. Okay, let's check this. Okay. Dusty bones from random dudes up top. It happens. Let's put Endarium over here. They'll eventually do their job, and then we'll get stuff in the back. We should double check on what they will in fact produce. Endarium dust and diamond dust. Diamond dust does not get turned into diamond, so we're just gonna have a pile of diamond dust. Okay. But the Endarium dust will get turned into Endarium ingots. So that at least is good. We'll just make a pile for our diamond dust and we'll do something with it eventually. In the meantime, we got regular old stuff back here. That's all fine. Why is there Ender honeycomb just sitting here? It should get turned into things. Oh, I wonder... if it can't get processed because it needs to export the dragon's breath, but it can't. That's interesting. Clearly formulaic clickbait thumbnails. Oh no, Ancient Aliens level? That's a very high level. Okay, so let's investigate what we actually need to be working on. So we made that blast thing. So now we need to make smoldering lapis compound in a blast furnace. So we just need the coarse compound, which we need to heat and mix ectoplasm, nether quartz, lapis dust, and tar. I don't know how many of these we're gonna need, so we should probably make a lot. Let me just say a lot. And we got a lot of stuff, so let's just make a lot. Do we really want to make a full stack, though? do need... Oh, but a kiln is just... Well, so we need 2 for the kiln. We need 1 for the upgrade matrices. Oh, but there's a... These are all the pneumaticraft upgrades. Oh, we need them for the variable cards too? And the variable store? Yeah, all the upgrades need it. And a couple integrated dynamics things need it. And we need 1 for the engineer's blueprint. We need it for the terrestrial agglomeration plate. We need it for the logic program. Whoa, that's a lot of things for a logic programmer. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And then a stack of... Where's my spooky juice? Ah, there's the spooky juice. 5, 2, 1, and then tar. Fairly certain I've got a stack of tar back home. If not, we'll make it. I'm fairly certain it's in the mixer, and we have done more than 1 at a time in the mixer. Stack of tar, stack of tar, stack of tar, stack of tar. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, that you can do this more than 1 at a time. You were talking about this, but that's for the logic programmer. We just need 1. Yeah, and this only works 1 at a time. But you can feed these things in if you know what you're doing if you need a lot of them. You can pipe into each one of these places exactly what it needs. And so if you're doing this over and over again, you can just pipe it into the back or the front, I guess. Okay, so this is what we need, but we need to crush the quartz first, yeah? Oh, and the lapis. Okay, a lot of pulverizing. Let's go. Okay, while we're pulverizing, kiln brick, we need 2 of those. This will need the thermo-pneumatic processing plant. So we'll need more reinforced slabs. And small fluid tanks are fine. And the pressure tube is back in Atom. Anything that gives helpful rewards? Good question. So that's immersive engineering. All of these are the things that we need to go to school for. We're about to get this engineer's blueprint. And we're about to make this kiln. These are early game things that don't really give you much. And these don't seem to give you much either. Let's look at Pneumaticraft. We got the air compressor. I mean, those rewards are kind of sad. Liquid compressor. I'll take a loot box. I'll take 2 advanced PCBs and 4 volume upgrades. That's real nice. Take that. We could take the security upgrades out to be able to get this loot box here. Vacuum pump. We could make, but we don't need for anything yet. But that'll be interesting because that's how you can make spawners. Ooh, that's a good thing to check while this is running. We need to check on the temperatures of things. So, Blazing Blood has a heat capacity of 10,000. Temperature, 1500. Thermal resistance, 100. And so I want to see if there's anything else that's hot that has a better heat capacity. Ancient Emerald Ice. Cool. But it's cold. Dry ice, liquid hydrogen chloride, liquid hydrofluoric acid, permafrost, liquid chlorine, ether gas. Oh, look at that heat capacity. Wow, if you need to cool something down just a little bit, ether gas is the way to go. Okay, so you've got the ancient emerald ice that turns into dense emerald ice, which turns into regular emerald ice, which becomes water. Cool. And so that was like 20,000? Yeah, 20,000 for the first, 10,000 for the second, 7.5 for the third. So not bad. So blue ice, negative 40 C, heat capacity 10,000, turns into packed ice. It's okay. Packed ice, 7 into regular at negative 20. Regular ice, negative 10. Turns into water. Biodiesel, bio various things, 27 degrees Celsius. So, room temperature-ish? So, blaze honey, also not hot. It's only room temperature. So a whole bunch of honeys that turn into ice because they're essentially water. Essence, etching acid, they're all essentially water. Ethanol doesn't make a whole lot of sense to turn into ice. Fermented ore meat turning into ice doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Heavy water, herbicide, more types of honey, kerosene, latex, LPG, life essence turns into ice, liquid chorus, liquid meat, liquid tritium, lubricant of both types. Molten eternium. Molten compressed iron turns into ice. Uh-huh. Sure. Man, that Certainly a way of getting rid of the things if you don't want them, though. There's no way steam is 27 degrees C. That's not how that works, game. Doubt fluid? The heck is doubt fluid? Oh, sky slime and venom are slightly warmer. Liquid concrete, we're up into the 60 degrees Celsius, so quite warm, but not boiling. Blood. Yeah. Not life essence, mind you, that you get from stabbing yourself into a blood altar. Actual liquid blood from the Tinker's stuff. Liquid uranium hexafluoride. Oh, slime is even warmer. 77. Ender slime, almost boiling. Liquid sodium, almost boiling, I guess. Dense steam, actually boiling. So that's at least something. Brimstone, boiling and a half. Same with molten plastic. Just a regular old block of uranium. Oh, that's interesting. You can turn uranium into lead by cooling it off. Weird. It's a lot of heat, though. Like, if you only need it slightly warm, that's not bad. Because it's got a huge heat capacity. Liquid lithium, kind of warm. Molten tin, pretty warm. Magma cream, getting up there. Block of uraninite turns into uranium, turns into lead. Look at all that heat. 1.5 million. Yeah, molten tin turns into ice. Yeah. Much like all of the other molten metals. For no apparent reason. Liquid soul, 400. Molten pewter. Molten quicksilver. Zinc, aluminum. Molten clay, 477. Blaze lantern, 500 degrees. So this is a point at which it will process certain pneumaticraft things. We used these a little bit. Feels like someone didn't want to mess with that part of the mod. A little bit. Yeah, so we worked with these a little bit, and they turned into glowstone, and I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. Molten ender, turning into ice. Molten copper, scorched stone, molten rose gold. More of the Tinker's stuff. Yeah, it is a little odd that it doesn't turn it into its actual block. Molten porcelain? I didn't know we could make porcelain. Yeah, it's probably a balance thing, I guess. Flux infused metal. So we don't necessarily need things crazy hot. And so I would prefer something even at this temperature, but that had a higher heat capacity. So yeah, lava is not as hot as blaze blood. Turns into obsidian, 10,000. It's okay. Magma block turns into netherrack, magma bricks 2, magmatic stone turns into blackstone. But you could turn blackstone back into magmatic stone by infusing it with lava. Can obsidian turn back into lava? Not certain. We'll check on that. I don't think so. So yeah, if lava into obsidian leads to obsidian being too hard to break, we could theoretically just use magmatic stone and just infuse it with lava over and over. Because if you've got enough electricity, you can use blackstone and magmatic stone and create. To just have an unlimited supply of these. And like if this turns back into that, you can just pipe it back into the system. I'm not sure it's really worth it, but you can do it. I'm fairly certain you can melt obsidian too. Like we should be getting to the molten obsidian soon. Ooh, molten coal. Molten cobalt, constantan, copper, molten diamond. Isnium, iridium, iron. Wait, this is emendatus. How do you even get these? Because these are not Tinker's melted. Okay, so here's the Tinker's melted obsidian. So this is the one where it turns into itself and you just pick it up and you melt it again. Molten draconium? There's no draconium in this pack. Molten manulin, molten soul steel, molten forgotten. Oh, right. Focus. We need to keep pulverizing things. Okay, here we were. We just need to listen, because it makes a sound while it's grinding. Molten netherite into obsidian. Terra steel, that's a waste. Liquefied radiance. Okay. Blaze burner smoldering. Temperature, 1427. Thermal resistance, a lot. Fading. Kindled, seething. So all the same temperature. So like this is very warm, but it takes a long time to get the temperature out of it. So like a blaze burner will never do you wrong and turn into something else, but it's also not going to transfer any of the heat into any of the blocks unless it's active. So that's fair. Campfires go out. Braziers go out. More things that turn into obsidian. Spirit fire goes out. Torch does not, but its transfer is ridiculously slow. Molten Alf steel turns into obsidian. Molten diamond. Awakened draconium. Refined obsidian. And here's the blazing blood. So real hot, but it's got the same heat capacity as pretty much everything else. Yeah, soul campfire is pretty hot. So yeah, the blazing blood is not any better than anything else. And then we're back to the top. Can you put diamond dust into melt and make it whole again? Let's check. So diamond dust can be enriched, can be used in mechanism, and that's pretty much it. So you can enrich it back into being a diamond, so you can glue it back together. So it goes. Okay, so I wanted to check on crude oil, not crud oil, crude oil. In a refinery requires 100 degrees. So it doesn't have to be that hot. There is molten diamond. You have to melt actual diamond. And they didn't think of diamond dust because that's a different mod. So we need more than 100 degrees. So what is above 100 degrees but has the highest heat capacity? Uranium. It's got higher thermal resistance, though. So, like, it lasts a long time, but it transfers pretty slow. So, yeah, uraninite would probably do the refining the most efficiently, but it's slower. And slow's no good. Blaze mesh, but that's a pain to have to make. And I think everything else is 10,000. Like, uraninite's the only higher capacity item. Well, I mean, there's the blaze burners that are infinite. So if you could keep them fed. The pearl. So if you keep feeding a blaze burner, we actually might want to look into this. If you could feed a blaze burner blazing blood, that could be good. We're not doing blazing crystal. What does the liquid ender turn into, though? Molten ender turns into ice, which is pretty easy to break. Oh, it is melted ender critters. And ender pearls. Okay, so let's check on the... Oh, the thing's done. Let's check on the blaze burner. Huh. Unclear. Yeah, so it's currently unclear whether or not you can feed blazing blood to a blaze burner. But that would be super convenient if we can do it. So let's make sure this chunk is loaded. Let's go get ourselves a bucket of the blazing blood. And we'll science this out. Because we're going to need to head over and heat up a blaze burner. Okay, let's check on our Indarium B. See whether or not they've produced anything. Because if they have, we'll take it upstairs. Hey, look, they did. Where did this ancient debris come from? Okay, so it was getting processed, it just got bounced around. From when you thought the sky lich? Nope, just giant inverted pyramid. Yep. That's how these things go. Okay, so do we have... Okay, so... This feels like a good place for the Indarium. And then... thinking over here for the diamond dust. There we go. Okay, and then let's make sure this is still running just fine. Hey, look, it's great. Grab ourselves a bucket of that. That's not actually more than I could ever use. Because that 10,000 for the heat content of the blaze blood is how long it lasts when converting crude oil into other oils. And it takes either half or a full one of those tanks to actually fill a refinery. And that's just to get like 16 buckets of LPG. If that. And then the LPG is used to make plastic from coal. And then the plastic turns into plastic, which is used for the building bricks, which are cool. But also the pneumatic cylinders require 6 for all sorts of pneumatic craft things. You need plastic for the good way of making advanced PCBs. You need it for the GPS tool for doing stuff with the drones. Amadron tablet, which we absolutely need. The various bigger fluid tanks, the programmer, program card, the other programming type things, PCBs, capacitors, the various assembly tables. Oh, right, and also capacitors for doing anything in power. And so, as much as I would love for that amount of blaze blood to be more than I can ever use, I think I would go through it. But more importantly, I want to use that in Magmatic Dynamos to make my electricity. So these Magmatic Dynamos use blazing blood to make 10 million RF. And you might think that's a lot until you realize how much you have to charge things with. I forget what they're called. Energizing pylons? Yeah. So these... 100 million to make the nitro. 6 million to make the green stuff. 3 million for a raw neural processor. 500,000 just for a snowball. 9 million per infused diamond for each mana diamond we want to make. I don't even want to know what this blazing rod is for. I do want to know what it's for. Immolation blade and blazing agitator. Efficiency. And we're back. I guess. Maybe. I don't know where the internet went, but it should be back now. Okay, so what you were looking with the capacitor, it's aluminum dielectric paste and signal them and then squished. So poke, 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 squish. So for this refinery, it might be reasonable to do uranium, but it's slower to process. The liquid, the other liquids that turn into ice aren't a bad idea. Because blazing blood turns into obsidian, which is costly to remove. Takes a while, it's kind of annoying. Oh, but if it turns into ice, when you break it, it turns into water, doesn't it? Because if it turns into ice... and you break the ice and that turns into water, that would be bad. Because then how do you get rid of the water? Right, but we're not going to be there, Mac. That's the thing. The whole point of the refinery setup would be such that you don't actually have to do anything. You just let it run. Oh, power's going down. Isn't there a way to automine? There is. Like, there are ways to do a lot of things. The way I had thought about setting up with the blazing blood is that you just have a pipe that dumps it into the world, and then when it turns into obsidian, there's the create drill. This guy right here. This mechanical drill. You can just have constantly facing where the blazing blood goes, and then when it turns into obsidian, it'll break it. But unfortunately, you need to make it real fast, or else the obsidian will take forever. If we... well, the problem is we're not placing ice. We're breaking the ice because we were placing liquid something or other. So like liquid ender or something. Molten ender, I guess. So we wanted to place molten ender, but I don't think you can put molten ender into a water source block because there's already water there. with any of the standard ways of putting fluids into the world. But I don't know. I don't know if it would overwrite the water. Yeah, we could try to make something that'll recognize that there's water and just erase it from existence. Wow, it's still running out. Yeah, just throw it all in there. We still got a lot of stuff to grind. Well, Mac, the trouble isn't necessarily what it normally does, because we could definitely place it places that pumping it out of a pipe might not do. So we'd have to do some more serious science on it. But I also don't know whether or not we're producing enough ender pearls to make it worth it at this 10,000. But yes, we're going to check Blazing Blood in the Blaze Burner once we finish grinding this stuff, because we have to take it over there and mix it in a heated thing. So we'll just test that over there. And that'll be good. Because if that works, whew, we're done. Because we're going to have infinite Blazing Blood. We can pump it into those guys all day long. And then they'll never turn into anything else. It'll just be good. But I don't... Does it tell us what we can feed them? Yeah, right-click wood. Flammable items. Or a blaze cake. Okay, so the deployer can feed them. Which is fine. We can get things into and out of deployers. But is a bucket of blazing blood a flammable item? Well, it's a fuel. Smelts 150 items. So much like all of these woods, it is a fuel. A lot of things. So it should work. Like, I've got a good feeling about this. Yeah, we're doing a lot of grinding because we're going to have a lot of this lapis stuff because there are a lot of things that use it. And I don't want to have to make it again for a very long time. Also, why do I have an arrow of slowness? Yeah, but I thought I had already put that away. Yeah, what are they called? Because it's husks in the desert. A stray. Yeah, we got to get on this too. We need to get spirits of birthing. Breed animals in high aura areas. Do we have a transmutation catalyst? I know we've got the crumbling catalyst. Oh no, we don't, because we can't make the Ingot of the Skies yet. Or this brewery, it would seem. Although, we can totally make that. Okay. Wait, you can breed the undead? Well, no. No, you use the breeding of other things to get the power of life and death to be able to conjure them into being from their raw materials. Yeah, summoning cost. Because what we want to summon is a stoneling. This cute little buddy. Spirit of Birthing, Rocky Honeycomb, and a Mana Diamond. Questioning mod in Minecraft. Because they are the things that have a heart of diamond. Which you use to make enchanting tables. Lesser Tartaric gems. I thought there was something else too, but that's plenty. Well, I don't know, because they run away. And so I don't even know if you can catch them in a soul gem and have them not poof out of existence. So I'm going to have to test that.
What are we catching?
Stoneling. Someday.
They are little fellas, what, over in the Undergarden, yeah?
I don't think they are. I think they're overworld close to the bottom.
Okay, I've definitely seen one on my main map somewhere. Where was it? I think you might be right. I think I may have noticed it when we were searching for that end portal. I may have seen one on my main map somewhere down there. Or it might have been underneath my base somewhere. Either way.
Yeah, don't go into the thing, stupid book. But we're not doing that today. I was just looking through JAI and remembering various other things that needed to be done. Okay. We do not need water in this thing. Lapis. Okay, so what we need is ectoplasm, nether quartz dust, lapis lazuli dust, and tar. So, how much can one of these things hold?
Up to 16 of any given ingredient, I believe. So whatever you need the most of is your determining factor, I think.
Oof.
Yeah, it might be good to set up a hopper, maybe. Maybe a brass funnel or something, I don't know.
Oh, it works. Time for some vampirism.
What are we vampiring?
So the blaze burner accepts blazing blood as a fuel. So, just a little bit of vampirism in my future.
To go at, maximum speed? Or hyper hot or whatever it is?
No, it's just normal hot.
Okay.
Ah, I fell. Yeah, I don't need them at super hot.
Super hot. Super hot. You ever play super hot?
I haven't.
It's a lot of fun. It's not that long either. And so just a couple of clever little mechanics all kind of stacked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm. And I did see a interesting proof of concept where someone made super is hot. So super hot meets Baba is you.
Ah. Sounds fun. Baba is you is pretty amazing. We're seeing the initial Game Jam version of it, and I'm like, oh man, this thing is just ridiculous and fun. Alright, I have too much sugar. What can I do with too much sugar?
There was something.
Candy canes, but...
Oh, you could probably... No, because it's not an actual food. Because I was thinking you could feed it to a Gormorillus, but if it's not actual food... Yeah, Mac, I haven't seen any Baba Is You spoilers either. I do want to play it eventually.
I mean... I could make potions of swiftness with it.
Yeah. Pretty darn quick. You could ferment some spider eyes.
You get some cocoa beans and make some chocolate.
Oh, wait. Seething is probably the blue level. He's probably only kindled, which would mean that's only 500, which is comparable to the uranium. More thought will need to be given to this plan. Okay, so we chuck this in a blast furnace. And make it smoldering. Off we go. Yeah, Mac, the question isn't the amount, it's the transfer speed would be 5 times slower than all of the other stuff. And so using the Blazing Blood directly would be 5 times faster, so long as you can remove the obsidian in a reasonable clip. Which admittedly is not necessarily what's going to happen either, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, because I doubt we'll be able to make the flux compressor anytime soon. Because that would very much get the job done. Hook that up to a vortex tube. You can't use real coal. What a world.
It only takes charcoal?
Yeah. Or, coke.
Does it take charcoal?
Yeah, it takes charcoal and coke. Those are the
Okay.
2 things it likes. But regular coal, no can do.
Yeah. Well, as always, previews offers stand. I have effectively infinite of a lot of stuff. A lot of basic stuff, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I got 2.5 stacks of coal coke. I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
So I'm just making a stack of the lapis junk. Where's that? That's Chocolate Island. Let's go. Yeah, and I need to remember that we've got infinite XP now. I don't have to fly.
Oh yeah, I should get me some of that.
Okay, so I need 2 of this for the kiln. And then 1 for the upgrade matrix. Okay, in the meantime, we need blast bricks, mud bricks, and construction paste. Blast bricks. Oh, right. I had forgotten about this. And marl is strange sand and clay. Okay. Any other better ways? No.
Repair wants some diamond. Okay.
So that's
Got a bit laying
24 of those. Pretty sure I've got 24. Oh, wait, we get 4 per recipe. So I only need 12 gunpowder. Easy peasy. Oh, wow. It takes more than 1 coal coke to make each of these smoldering lapis things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it takes a bit.
Wow.
Yeah, I was funding my steel block production with blocks of charcoal. It was like 3 or 4 blocks of charcoal for a single block of steel. Yeah, smoldering lapis. What are you using the smoldering lapis for? I only had found three applications, I thought.
Well, yes, but So the smoldering lapis can be turned into upgrade matrices or kiln bricks. I need the kiln bricks. To make the kiln, to turn the upgrade matrix into an engineer's blueprint.
Right, I needed that too. Good call.
But the upgrade matrices are used in all of the Pneumaticraft upgrades. And the variable cards for integrated dynamics, and the variable store, and the programmer. So if we want to automate anything with integrated dynamics, we need more of the upgrade matrices, which are made from the smoldering lapis shenanigans. Okay. But 3 is enough for now.
I should probably do some more of that, now that you mention it.
Okay, now we need to make the blast bricks and the mud bricks and the construction paste. So 12 gunpowder.
I need more ectoplasm. I only have so much. Are you farming yours with your happy Lodrigme?
I am.
Very nice.
Okay, so for this, it makes 4, but it takes 4. So it takes 8 times through to make the 8 that I need. So 24 blast bricks is 6 times through this recipe. So yeah, 12 gunpowder, 18 coal coke dust. 18 coal coke dust. Okay. 6 blaze powder, 6 marl. So I need 4 string. Well, do I still have any marl? I have 3 marl. Okay, so 2 strange sand, 2 clay. Yeah, Mac, I am who I am. Sometimes I type, sometimes I don't. Okay, so that stuff is being crushed. Done. And then it's just some water. And so off we go. Oh no, I'm being chased.
Sir, you are being hunted.
Okay, 12 of this, 18 of that, 6 of that, 6 of that, and some water. Yeah, just a minor bit of insomnia, it's fine. Okay, there's our blast bricks. Now we need some mud bricks. And maybe I still have leftover construction paste. Okay. Okay, so we need mud balls, which are dirt and water. Great. Insert Arrested Development meme here. Okay, mud bricks done. And then construction whatevers. Haha! Construction paste acquired. And then we cook up the blast bricks. We'd be good to go. Well, it's a lot cheaper and easier than in 119. How do you make the mud in that? Like, it certainly was very efficient. But I wouldn't expect it to be more complicated than that. Water plus dirt equals mud. Bottle of water on a dirt block. Yeah, it does seem less efficient. Okay, now we assemble this sequentially.
So begin the sequence.
And one of these days, I'll have something that needs enough of them for me to actually make a sequenced assembly instead of just a manual assembly. But that day is not today.
Ooh, this is taking a second to load. I've gone through my nether portal and now I'm standing in the middle of a vast blue nothingness.
Oh no, not a vast blue nothing.
Let's go back to reality and see what happens. No. I am just not loading anything for some reason.
Oh.
This is...
Yeah, Mac, these things are great. They're even better when you have a sequenced assembly line. Oh, you have left the game.
yeah.
It'll stop the conveyor if you don't have the next item.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. You have joined the game. And the stream is alive. With the sound of music or something. Yeah, Max, so, it's not my internet. Because I was still in the game, and the game was fine. But OBS was dead. And I didn't drop frames. I just had 0 kilowatt-evers.
Okay, I think I gotta go ahead and restart my game entirely.
Oh, goodness.
Because that is not good.
Too many hammers. There's the right one. Okay, now what did I need this for again? Right, that doesn't do anything. Oh, right. The upgrade matrix plus a book alloy into the engineer's blueprint. Perfect. But for the upgrade matrix, I need a thermodynamic processing plant with pressure and no heat. Okay.
Temperature greater than or equal to absolute 0. Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, so how do we make ourselves one of these? Oh, right, reinforced stone slabs. Did I keep any of my reinforced stone? Probably not.
Delicious gray concrete.
Here's hoping I still have a light gray flower. I do.
Nice.
Probably still had some of this laying around, didn't I? No. Good. Let's see about that liquid.
Liquid Schwartz.
Molten compressed iron. Good, good, good. And then we look in here and realize we've got a bunch of latex. And no extra tank. So we're gonna make yet another tank.
You don't want to know how many tanks of creosote oil now laying around.
I believe it. I have not gotten on that train just yet, but I'm gonna need to. Bucket mode on. Excuse
Currently
me.
running my compressor off tree oil. There's plenty of that, so I'm happy about it. It's a renewable resource.
is going on? Why can I not?
I think you have to use it like a bucket. Maybe shift and right click on it. I don't know. Or is it because that has does one have stuff in it already?
Oh, that's the molten compressed iron. Why is that the one on the floor?
Aha, success. Oh, kitten. Hey, kitten. Freya.
Okay. Now you go on the top. Brilliant. Okay, so what is the plan after that? Engineer's workbench. Pretty sure I already made one of those. Iron mechanical component. Leaded concrete? I was going to make that as a decorative block. And then I realized how you make it.
Is there a fun way to make leaded concrete?
Well, because you have to make the liquid concrete, which is water, clay, gravel, and slag.
Well, I have a decent amount of slag, but with all the steel I was making, so I guess that might work.
Yeah. Again, about 2.5 stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to use up exactly the molten compressed iron I had left.
Yeah, funny how those numbers work out.
I know, right? Okay. Move that. Go pick this up. Put it back on there. And 2 empty tanks. Put those in here for later. Okay. So 6 slabs. Which type of slab? Reinforced stone slab. Okay. Always got to make sure, because it could have been the reinforced bricks. Pressure tube, 2 small tanks, which require, hey, those 2 tanks I just put away. Who would have thought they would come in handy right away?
I can see again. All is right in the world.
Nice. Okay, 12 andesite alloy.
So many ghasts making their noises at the same time. Definitely feels like a good thing.
And then hardened glass. We need 4. So 4. Wait, how do we actually make that? Obsidian, sand, and quartz. One, 2, 3. Here we go. Tank, glass, andesite. Okay, now we have to go.
Oh yeah, I have to eat sometimes.
Back on over, because that's where I left my pressure tubes, and that's where we're setting this thing up. Okay.
It's always fun when you accidentally uncover a lava source block, and you get to watch it do its thing for a bit. You're like, neat. This would be dangerous if it remotely concerned me.
Okay, so where do we want our thermo-pneumatic thingamajig? Let's check in here. Oh, interesting. That's supposed to come after the oil refinery. Oh, cotton chips for doing that once I've got them both. Bring that across and just put it here above the light.
Okay, that should be enough netherrack to keep my lava generator going for a while.
Can we put a tube from the side? Seems to work. And then if we need to heat it up, we just put something warm underneath. That'll be good. So we just go 1, a 2, and a 3. So now it's part of the pressure system. Up goes its pressure. That seems really warm.
53? Yeah, that's pretty warm. Where are you at?
I'm in Atum, so it is the desert, but
okay, that
still.
Tracks. That's like 125, 130 degrees in American units. So
that's pretty darn hot.
Okay, step 1.
Oh right, I need water. I need to quench the smoldering thing. Oh, glub spell. And there it goes. 4 upgrade matrices. Huzzah. Okay, and then this is working its way back up. Good stuff. Okay, now to go alloy one of these with a book.
So when you did the what you just did you just like fork it off of the line coming off of your pressure chamber, basically?
I did.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to have to make another one of those liquid compressors.
Yeah, that was my plan. I just wanted to see if others shared my laziness.
Mm-hmm. It's just important to fork it into the line instead of out of the line. Because if you had a pipe going nowhere, it'll leak all your pressure out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right, need to grab a book. Pretty sure I've got at least one left. $74 left.
Let's see.
Heading over to Chocolate Island again.
4 iron ingots for 2 enchanted books. Probably not very good, but I got iron.
Iron for days. Okay, alloying a book and an upgrade matrix.
Smite 1. Smite 1. Okay, I didn't think they'd be good, but I didn't think they'd be that bad. Then again, it's for common bounty from a bounty board, so I guess that's where we're at.
Engineer's Blueprint. Okay, so that means we come over here to our table and put the blueprint in the table. Awesome.
Ooh, some more reinforced integral components. Always nice to have.
Iron mechanical components acquired. Copper ingots acquired. Really, alloy kiln? That's what you're giving me? Copper? Ha, getting closer.
Ooh, my sterling dynamo ran out. Holy crap. So I gotta go upstairs.
Oh, interesting. The create schematic cannon can do the multi-block things, and they've got schematics in our instance folder that we can just load in somehow.
Oh.
Same with the building gadget, such that you don't have to place all the blocks manually. Because I think there are some later things where you just straight up can't. Like, they can't even instruct you to build the multi-block.
Because it's that complicated?
Yeah. Like the whatever tree of life. Like, I tried looking at it and it was like, no, we can't really show you what this thing is. Just trust us. Okay, so this wants me to pick up my workbench. Fine.
I was shocked that the workbench actually requires power, so... Like IF power or something weird like that, too.
Oh, right, these things up top it doesn't like. Yeah, it doesn't actually need to be IF. All of the powers are...
No. I understand. When I
cross-listed.
hooked it up and saw that it worked, I'm like, oh, neat. But just the fact that it requested IF power was like, oh my, I've never even heard this power type before. It was just an interesting.
The regular
occurrence.
engineer's workbench?
It might no. I think it
The
was
circuit one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay, so grab that. We've got the iron mechanical components. Next up is the leaded concrete. How many do we need? 2. So 2 concrete is compacted. 2 buckets. So we need 4 sets of this. Okay, off we go. Okay. Can turn that off. So many concretes. Okay, 4 sets of that is 8 slag, 4 clay balls, 4 gravel. And then some water. How much water? 2 buckets.
Nothing like using stick stacks in my Sterling Dynamo because I have just too many of them.
Stick stacks. I just like saying stick stacks.
It's fun to say. Some stick stack sticker shock.
Tic Tacs.
Sticker shock with the Warble Blade. And 1 and 2 went through and through.
Okay, liquid concrete in my buckets. Get this out before it solidifies. This is my liquid smasher. Let's go. Because this is totally how concrete works. Wait. Why did that make concrete slabs? Hello? Thing. What are you doing? It's not smashing the last half.
Is there enough in there?
There's 500 millibuckets.
Well, I got nothing, unfortunately.
Okay, I just took the smasher off, put it back on. Everything's fine. And good thing you can just smush the slabs together to make concrete blocks.
So what I'm hearing is you now have tried to turn it off and on again.
Yeah, definitely tried turning it off and back on again. I do work in IT. I don't have the mug, but I probably should.
What a good show. I love Richard Ayoade. He is hilarious.
Indeed. And if you haven't seen the Big Fat Quiz of the Year that had him and Noel Fielding on it, you kind of need to.
There's only one? I thought there were a bunch that had them together in the same team.
Well, there are a couple, I think, but the first one was just phenomenal.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. Oh, man, I can't wait for the season of Taskmaster. It's got Dara O'Brien on it as one of the contestants, and I like him a lot. Heather is shouting slander about Dara O'Brien at me, and I will not have it.
I have no machine frames, do I? Nope, no machine frames. Iron plates, iron gears, bits of glass. Easy peasy. Except when it's not. Plates, there's the gear, there are the panes, machine frame. Okay. Pitted machine frame requires andesite casings. How many of those do I have? Probably none. Can always ask though. We've got two whole andesite casings. Halfway there. But given the recipe makes 4, I am 0% of the way there. How many did I need? Probably 2. Yeah. Now take these, ba-bam.
Ooh, I should sit up straight. That's better.
That's right, chat. Sit up straight.
Hmm?
I said, that's right, chat. Sit up straight.
It's your time to notice.
Hourly reminder.
You may resume your usual slouch in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have started industrial foregoing. Got some XP, got some iron. Thanks, game. Fluid extractor. Because normally you start this with latex.
I've stolen the cat's chair.
Oh no.
Cat's chair being my chair.
You?
Clearly, I am truly history's greatest monster.
Clearly.
Hey. Fine. Fine, I will pet you. Good cat. Good cat.
Oh, I got bacon from that loot box.
Oh. Now I have an entire chest full of cinder flour. Let's see how long this actually runs for. Okay.
Oh, I've unlocked the first track in Tier 3 tech. The
Cool.
industrial foregoing line. So we've got latex processing, optional, and a dissolution chamber, which requires a simple machine frame. Wait, what? No, right. Don't use a dissolution chamber to make your dissolution chamber. So I need reinforced alloy, industrial foregoing plastic, which is fine. Pitted machine frame, high voltage capacitor, superheating elements, which requires more kiln bricks, because of course it does. Heat pipes.
Do I have a vortex tube laying around somewhere?
Thermal lighting? I do, so you might have gotten one as a quest reward. Gray rock wool and stained glass. That's a lot of just random stuff. And why is reinforced? Oh, lithium. Right. Gonna bust out some evanescence.
I do. Haha.
Okay.
Donde estas?
Elite fluid tank. Well, we see how to make the reinforced alloy now. How do you make the advanced one? Infused alloy. How are we infusing that alloy? With a metallurgic infuser.
And what are you infusing?
Well, because to make the elite fluid tank, you need the reinforced alloy. But an advanced fluid tank.
You should take a look at you have to take the energized something or another.
Oh yeah, the energized steel plus redstone. Energized steel just requires frost steel and electrum and an energizer with a trivial amount of electricity. Yeah. So you have to get through power before you can do any of that. Where is all of that in this quest line? RF tools, metallurgic infusers over there. So thanks, by the time we get to RF tools, we should be doing the metallurgic infusing, which is fair. But where do we get the power zappers? Is that in tier 2? I don't see them. Oh, there it is. So here's the capacitor. But that's just to get the assembly controller. I don't see where it's telling us to start zapping things. What do those need? Energizing rod requires the capacitors. Copper coil block, not a problem. Tesla coil. And block of quartz enriched iron. Quartz enriched iron is an alloy kiln. Compressed iron and quartz. Easy peasy. Tesla coil. Aluminum, copper, high voltage, which is treated wood, steel, lead plate, and medium voltage, which is treated wood, electrum, and low voltage, which is, man, turtles all the way down. Etching acid. You need etching acid to make the low voltage capacitor? Why?
Oh God.
Why? What chemistry did I not learn in high school that would make the low voltage capacitor being made from lead and etching acid make sense?
It wouldn't lead and acid make a battery, but it is etching acid. Maybe it's like imprinting upon like a circuit plate or something like that.
I mean, that's what the etching acid is for, normally. But for a low voltage capacitor? Man. Okay, so that's some interesting stuff right there. Yeah, you don't print capacitors. It's not what you do. Okay, so now that all of that makes no more sense at all, let's go back to magic.
Neat frame. Neat.
Okay, Spirit of Calling. We've got
Free
the
reinforced
ingots.
chest.
It's easy to get the bottles. So let's start working on some runes. Oh, you have to use frost steel to make mana steel. Interesting. Might want to set up that B. Because frost steel is annoying. Okay, so I imagine each one of these requires a mana steel. Of course it does. Blitz powder, silk fiber, cloud in a bottle, guster eye, and mana powder. How about we
Oil refinery. Oh god.
Okay. Starting with the Rune of Air. Grab one of these, and we hit it with a hammer.
As is tradition.
We put our pity machine frame in the tech box, along with the upgrade matrix and the reinforced stone. And these things, but I don't have room. So what comes out of this box? Slag. Doesn't need to be in there. Slag goes down here. Okay. Man powder, guster eye, cloud and bottle. We have to go up into the sky. Silk fiber. I think we have it in here. Oh, I had one left. Fantastic.
One silk fiber left?
Top side. Over in Atum, I've got tons. Blitz powder.
That's all the way over there. Logistics core. No, I'm good.
What's a logistics core?
It's the pneumatic craft storage, which I'm not even going to get into because there's too many storage systems stacking on top of each other around here for me to do more than 0.
Okay, let me get back down to 128. We just swoop this in the air.
Okay, refinery.
And now we've got a cloud in a bottle. Okay, and then we need frosteel. Not nuggets.
Okay. Mechanical pipe. Ka-ching.
There's those 4. Next up, fire. More mana powder. Do they all need mana powder? They do. Let's get cracking. 1, 2, 3.
Might need to find some more redstone.
Oh, what a world.
Actually, like running low. Oh wait, no, I have 64 blocks over here. I forgot about. Never mind.
That sounds about right. A white candle, blaze powder, and a ditch bulb.
Oh, right. I also need to make another blaze cake for my blaze bee. For blaze stuff. Blaze, 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 blaze.
Blaze, 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 blaze. Ah, Why are both of my candles consecrated? White dye, honeycomb, and string. That's easier than I expected. Okay. Ditch bulb, magma bricks. Magma bricks are magma. And then bricked.
Magma bricks. They're magma.
Do I have any ditch bulbs topside? I got droop fruits.
I need how much electrum?
I got
Oh,
no
goodness me.
ditch bulbs. Where do I find ditch bulbs? I don't remember where those grow. Because the droop fruit is everywhere. Oh, are those ditch bulbs?
If you came to
Nope.
my undergarden
Oh,
portal,
they are.
you'd be able to... Okay, good.
I'll grab an extra just for good measure because they grow back. Do they grow back with the Embiggen spell? Oh, you can just grab them. That's amazing. Okay, ditch bulbs. Very easy to get.
Glad I made all those extra kiln bricks all of a sudden. Because if I had to make more of those, boy, I'd be cheesed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more of those. Okay, so one ditch bulb, then we'll put the rest away. And then magma. Liquid
Is
hot.
it liquid hot?
Won't be for long.
Magma. It's liquid hot.
A strad pole? What the heck is a strad pole? And why was it up here, and why did it die? Oh! What the heck is that guy? A straddler.
What's a straddler? Is this something new?
It's like a really big strider who's got a slingshot and is slinging strad poles at me. It's very cool. I don't want to kill him. Like there's no way he drops anything that I need bad enough to actually kill him. So I'm gonna fly somewhere else and get my liquid hot magma.
Magma.
One, two, three, four. What? Why did it not come to my inventory? I am upset. Yeah, chat, remember how much trouble we went to trying to find a basalt? Now there was one just hanging out right there.
Lucky. I still have to hunt one of those down. Eventually. Oh my god, how much electrum do I need? Oh no. Oh, that's a lot. Is it a lot? I think it's a lot.
Is that a lot? Is that hardly any? Sometimes hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Yo, you got too many layers deep, and you're like, I don't even know if this is the thing anymore.
Okay, we only need one for the current project, so we'll put the others down.
Okay, need 2 more superheating elements.
Okay, so that's Rune of Fire complete, and we don't have enough room for the next 2, so let's just go and make the first couple.
6 times 8 is 48. These make 4 apiece, though. So that's 12. That's 1 to 1, effectively. All right. So I'll try doing this at 12. When it turns out I'm wrong, I just come walk back and do some more.
Okay, so we need the sunstone. A 1, 2, a 3, a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We grab this. Point that over here. So, one of these. One of these. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we pick this up. We put it here. And then we need living rock. Do I not have any living rock here? Is it all gone? Did I spend it all? Do I have it in my backpack?
What has it got in its pockets is?
It's not in my backpack. Here's hoping I left some back here, otherwise we're gonna have to make more firmament.
Haha, I mathed correctly. I do not have a bunch of this sitting around.
Huzzah!
Ka-ching.
Oh, I did have living rock left. A little refinement. So you heating it up with the vortex tube?
I will most likely, yes. Okay. I still have 24,000. I should be good for a while. Whoa.
Ba-ba, Rune of Air. Yeah, I missed the stream drop.
I had a little chunk, but I don't know if that has anything to do with what you're doing.
Yeah, I saw the world do that too. But I wouldn't expect the two to be related. Okay, blaze powder, candle, ditch bolt, magma.
Yes, my atmosphere here, it is 26 degrees Celsius, so...
Ah. I wonder if it's hot enough in the nether to just cook it ambiently.
Was that the nether or was that a tomb?
I was in a tomb. Definitely not enough in a tomb. But I was thinking, if you put one of those refineries in the nether, would it be above the 100 degrees you need? I don't think it is, but it'd be really cool if it were. So before the end of the stream, I'm definitely going to test that out.
Crescent wrench. Crescent hammer. Whatever.
Okay, Rune of Earth. Worm, Rune, Shiverstone, and Basalt. Okay, let's go get some worm. I highly doubt I kept any of that around.
And a heatsink.
Okay, worm acquired.
And pressure tubes.
Mac, I can't imagine there's any overworld biomes that are above boiling.
I mean, wouldn't you then, like, go into them and then immediately
Start taking
have
damage.
some problems?
Yeah. Okay, so worm. Oh, right, the runes. I was gonna make the different colors of corundum. Oh, interesting. Do I then need the... I don't know if I'm gonna need more living stone to make these runes. How many was that? 8. Well, let's go find out. No, let's gather materials first. We grab an extra living rock just to be safe. Okay, earth.
Okay.
Shiverstone, bath salts.
How to make thermal... Do I have any laying around? Thermal lagging. Lord knows I might. I have so much random bullshit.
Okay. That's the Shiverstone and the bath salts. Plus corundum for the rune.
He wants black glass and gray rock wool. Great.
Rune of water. Coral stone. Blizz powder, kelp, and a diamond hook. We got the Blizz powder. Kelp is easy to find. Got the kelp. But coral stone is coral. Okay, so you place coral stone next to a coral. So we need stone and a nautilus shell. Okay, so now the question is, do we need a special coral stone, or does regular coral stone work? I don't see regular coral stone in here, so we have to go find some coral. Yep. Okay. Diamond hook is hook and diamonds. Hook is nugs. Okay. 4 iron nuggets.
Great eye.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hook. Diamond it up. Diamond hook.
Oh, I'll just crush your wither rose. That's an easy way to get some great eye.
Now we go looking for some coral. No, Mac, we don't need to deal with the seals because we got Silk Touch now, and we don't even need to pick up the coral. We just need to put the rock next to it. I'm fairly certain there was a coral patch over here somewhere.
Black and white make gray.
And if not, we can just keep following the coast until we find one. Here it is. Okay, so obtained by placing coral stone next to living coral. So here's some living coral. We just go boop. And now it's horn coral stone. Brilliant. Just for good measure, we should probably... Well, we do not have the inventory space to steal any of this. We'll come back another time. Yeah, that time was probably my internet. Because it was both OBS and the game that went a little squirrely.
Okay, I clearly need a lot more crude oil. Black gold, Texas tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was considering making the infinite wellspring of crude, but I don't think we have a whole lot of use for any of the intermediate refinement steps.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need the diesel to make lubricant, but other than that, you need LPG the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably just make the infinite LPG. Such that I can start up my Lego store again.
Oh, the Legos. Oh, the Legos. Lego, my Lego.
Put that there for now. Okay. Coral stone, blaze powder, those things, and that. So we are good to go. Actually, what are we? Oh, we're zapping it afterwards. Okay, we'll come back and do the last 4 after we get the runes. Okay. Step 1, check the rune making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does require the living rock. Okay. Did it? It fell off. Okay.
Okay, how do I turn on bucket mode?
Bucket mode. Shift scroll wheel.
Oh, cool.
You can also set it to a key in the controls, but
Yeah, I don't feel that's super necessary.
I have both. Get on the thing.
Blaze cake. Blaze cake after I'm done doing this.
Blaze cake.
Definitely not gonna forget.
Totally not going to forget. How could you possibly forget something important as a blaze cake?
Speaking of that, I should make sure all my bees are still alive and nothing as bad has happened to them. I had nice plants in today. Yep. Doing bee stuff. Good job.
Good job, bees.
Apiaries are probably full, but, you know, whatever.
Back down here, I've got all sorts of plants, like 16 different types of vegetables. Soybeans, onions, sweet potatoes, etc. Yep, full salad bar. Okay, there we go. All 4 basic runes. Which are located here. So this wants a rune of mana. Really? Isis God Shard? Mana Pearl? Goodness. Okay. Wait a minute. What? Why is the Gormorillus a valid item for Endoflame? Oh, free open. Well, let's pick this guy up. Put it back down. And since we are done with this, we can pick this up and put it back. And point this guy over here. Okay. Good work, everybody. Back we go. And we'll get our 2 bottles of stuff, our 2 types of ingots, and then we can zap it into a divine offering table thing. Oh no, it's the spirits of calling that we're making. We already made the table. Okay, so bottle and cork.
Okay, I need upgrades, clearly.
Bottle and that, and the bottle is just a little of this. 1, 2, 3. And then we use that to get the cork. Put these in there for later. So let's fly a little bit away to bottle our sunshine. Probably should have double checked that I need sunshine and ghosts, but I can't imagine I need darkness.
Need sunshine and ghosts. Apply within.
Oh, poor Strider boy. I forgot to eat the bacon. What a travesty. Okay, so what are these called again? Tainted gold and infused sun metal. Put the white rune back. Put the glass bottle away. put one of each of the runes away. And then we got those 8 things. Oh, interesting. You give them one of each of the Nature's Aura metals to the elves, and they'll give you Elementium back. Okay, so double checking. Air, fire, water, earth. Ghosts, sunlight, tainted, infused. Good. Turn tainted gold into the ingots of the skies. Okay. Powder of no storage. What?
Powder of no storage?
Yeah, no storage. Like, if the no were capitalized, then I'd be like, oh, we're storing no. But no, it's a lowercase no, which makes me think that it's actually meaning you don't get to store things. Crystal resonator. Okay, that's not a lot of things you use the tainted gold for. What do we use the ingot of the skies for? Winter's calling, this guy's shovel, token of undying friendship. That might be important. Aura attraction cart. Aura trove. Automatic constructor. Staff of Balder. That sounds like it'll be important. Shard of Lapota. Oh. The high level runes. So Asgard and Mana need the Sky Ingot. Sky B. That's fine. Okay. Transmutation catalyst. That's important. Oh, plus 3.5 reach distance. Need it for the telescope. Okay. Oh, a higher tier crusher. A magic feather for flying within the range of a beacon. Terrasteel.
Okay, there's just heat generator I can use. Heat generator.
I'm not sure it's generating heat so much as generating from heat. But might not be the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, that's one that uses heat.
Okay, so we use these 8 things. We hit it with some lightning. We move on with our lives. This here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up and zap. Okay, 4 Spirits of Calling acquired. Oh, you put those in a spawner core shell too. Interesting. Use it for a Dandelion. No thanks. And then use it for calling things down. Okay, what are we calling? Hand of Time? No. Ingot of the Skies? Sure. Oh, that's what the Sky Honeycomb is for. You just get a better rate of return. When calling it down. than you get from the other ingots. I see. And then upgrading all of the tokens. Okay, what do we use the tokens for? Everlasting Spring, Staff of Riches, Cloud Shifter, Bucket of Infinite Color, Shifting Sundial, Planter upgrade, Fertilizer upgrade, Tier 4 Apiary, Creational Catalyst. Meh. I went back too far. Token of Grief, Token of Undying Friendship, Swamp Homie, Creational Catalyst, Creational Catalyst. Token of Rage, Rail of the End, Reaper of Ender Heights, Firecracker Gaze, Arrow Turret, Auto Attacker. I mean, Auto Attacker does seem kind of neat, but Creational Catalyst. Do you need the Creational Catalyst for something? Oh, is that the only way to do the mana suffused shenanigans? Oh, and for the Enigmatic Tree of Life controller, you need at least, so you need 2 creational catalysts for that. Haven't the foggiest how this works, but that is quite the tree. Okay, so we'll need to make a couple of these. Eye of the Ancients. Oh, that's much cheaper than I expected. Okay, and then Token of Terror, Cloud Shifter, Step Boulder, Shifting Sundial, I have Sanctuary, Armor's Aid, Staff of Shadows, Quarry Upgrade, Creational Catalyst. Okay.
External Heater. There we go.
Ooh. What's that from?
It's from Immersive Engineering, but provides
neat.
heat to Minecraft. And it needs aluminum and copper coil and dielectric stuff.
What's it run on? Just electricity?
I assume electricity. I got some laying around.
Okay, so... Oh, that's weird. Putting the Creational Catalyst under a Botania mana pool. Weird. Okay, so that's how you mana suffuse things. And then once they're mana suffused, you have to hit them with lightning, which gives you a 30% chance, roughly, of being something good. 5% chance of slag, 65% chance of nothing.
Ooh, nice.
And so once you have it fulminated, you crumble it using a crumbling catalyst into the levigated powder, which you shove into some liquid starlight with a rune of winter to have a chance of getting a tiny demonic will crystal powder. Right. I forgot for a moment about those stupid things. And then you need 9 of those to make 1 demonic will crystal powder, which you thermodynamically process between 900 and 1,000 degrees with 8 buckets of liquid XP to make 2 demon will crystals. Oh, at 4.8 bars of pressure.
Oh, but to make the dielectric rods, I need energized steel. God damn it.
Curses. And then the demon will crystals are for something or other. But I think once you have them, you can like grow them or something and have a better way of getting them. Or is it the pilot demon will? Yeah, no, that's not it. So hopefully you can just grow this crystal somehow. But we're not there yet. We're ignoring that. But it looked like we needed 3 creational catalysts. So we'll need 3 full sets of the tokens. And call some stuff down. We're going to need a lot of that metal, though. Do we know how to make those bees? Are they even worth it? So, infused sun metal. You can either infuse sun metal or you can infuse the honeycomb. Any flower. How do we make you? We use the altar of birthing. Iron bee, iron honeycomb, block of infused sun metal. Okay. Probably the same for the tainted one. Except with the gold bee? Yeah. Not sure if I've got gold honeycomb laying around. And we definitely have not tainted that much gold. We also have not infused that much sun metal yet. But that's okay. We got a lot of sun metal laying around. At least for now. So let's cook that up. Oh, it's arcane gold that you taint, not normal. So yeah, getting that bee is well worth it. Okay, let's head over to Paradise and... Oh, let's grab some snowballs first. Should probably make that machine. Automatic snowball harvesting. Are a generator of the future. Digging up snow.
Aha! Fuel wood heater.
Ah,
Burn stuff for heat. There we go.
it does seem cheaper.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It turns out everything else I can't actually use. Oh. Kitty is laying his head on the edge of my keyboard and just on my pinky finger. It's adorable. However, this means now I cannot run because I cannot move my pinky for the shift key. Sacrifices.
Yeah, you gotta have your priorities in order.
Number 1, adorable kitten. Actually, full-grown cat. Still a kitten.
Hmm. Much like puppers are always puppers.
Yeah, I don't think my dog's ever gonna grow old. He's just too ridiculous. 2 kills. Okay, whatever. Nice sunlight around. Eh? Eh? No? Okay. Smooth stone, mud bricks. Okay, time to go raid some villages. And after light logs off, I will sneak over and XP farm. Eh.
XP farm should work while I'm still on.
Oh, should it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so long as I'm not in the end, it should work just fine. Might need to make another one of those target things to put in here. Because we're probably going to start running low on aura in here. Not choking just yet, though. Come on, gold. Get tainted. Oh, we forgot to... Oh, yeah. We'll do that after this. Like, that'll be the last thing we do. We run and go grab the thermopneumatic thing. Plop it down in the nether. See how it goes. So are the XP orbs getting to you on that side of the machine? Yeah, it looks like they're kind of sneaking over the chest. I know you can't hear me.
Turn the master volume down.
Yeah, I know you can't hear me because that place is incredibly loud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think...
Hey, you were saying, sorry?
Oh, I was just asking whether or not the XP orbs were getting to you properly. Oh, it looks like this
yeah,
is
looks like it.
no longer functioning. Wow, we do need to... We need to set up some aura generation over here. Well, we'll save that for next time. Actually, before we do that, let's check on that target thing. What does it require? Sunstone, couple of glyphs, arrow targets, infused sun metal. We've got the sun metal. 2 tokens of anger, though. That's annoying. Komodo dragon spit. I still haven't gone and grabbed a Komodo dragon. Oh, and I have to set that guy up like the moose. Because I think they just spit. They don't... I don't think you get that from killing them.
The Komodo dragon spit?
Yeah.
I think I've gotten some from killing him. I can't be sure about that.
Man, so much complication. Another potential complication.
Do you recall?
Can you throw snowballs?
One of the tips things I saw on Reddit about this is that it might be a good idea to get a Komodo dragon, put him in a little cage, and like minimum size 3x3x2 or something like that, and give him a name tag in order to harvest the spit. So you might be correct. They just
drops him like a mouse.
Uncouth behavior.
Mm-hmm. Okay, up we go. And then we'll grab our pressure tubes. 1, 2. And we take this with us. And head on back.
Oh, you make it into a circle, and that's how you don't waste all the pressure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes. I was looking for like a stopper or something like that. Sorry for making too much sense, I guess. God.
I know, right? And you could probably just put a block on the end.
That would have worked too, man. I'm running on all cylinders today. Oh well. Still have a blaze cake to make later too. At some point while you're gone, I might drop by your pyramid and see how you do your bees with their centrifuges and drops and drawers and such.
Yeah, no drawers, all bins. Because the drawer upgrades are a lot more expensive than they used to be. Huh. It's 57 degrees here, too.
In the nether?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Okay, now to go check the Undergarden. $25. And it's only 13 at my home base. Oh yeah, the end. Should probably check the temperature there. $23. At least in this biome.
I wonder what the what will be the desert biome. Probably seems probably not 50, but
Let's see if we got any. Oh, we totally do. There are 2 desert villages. Let's see. What are they called? The perimeter. Oh, I've been doing too much teleporting. My game starting to not like me. 56. Heckin' toasty. Come on, game. All I want to do is get back and hook this thing back up. I know you get a memory leak every time I teleport somewhere, but come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, I should probably also unprotect these chunks such that you can actually get in.
Wow, this Enderman has 87 health.
Oof.
And enough armor that your cannons can't actually damage it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Well, it's 11 o'clock. It's telling me I need to stop, so I'll stop. Thank y'all for watching. Frog will probably be back on Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday doing some more of this. Yeah, I'll probably work on most likely getting the birthing stuff such that we can get the Stoneling for enchanting and we can get the 2 Nature's Aura's bees and maybe the 3rd Nature's Aura bee. We'll see about that. Let's see what else we've got in the way of quest going on. So yeah, I need to get into refining and into refined storage. 2 different types of refined going on. That'll be fun. And then in magic, the Starlight Crafting Altar, which requires the Rune of Mana, which requires the Sky Ingot. Or, oh right, the Blood Sword. We do need to get working on that Blood Sword.
Knock, who's there? Blood Sword.
So, we'll be doing one of those things next time. In between now and then, I'll probably finish up my Infinite Blazing Blood setup. Just because it's nice and relaxing. And let me unclaim these chunks such that anyone who wants to come visit can.
Cool.
Come on, game. Stop being stupid. Okay, chunks no longer loaded. Yeah, because they're totally full of blaze blood at this point. I don't need to have it loaded right now. And all my bees have already made tons of things too. So thank y'all for being here. We'll see you in the next live stream of Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode live with Light.